Have you ever had a simple thought turn into a complete mental disaster? You get a message from someone, you read it once, everything seems normal, but then your brain starts searching for hidden meanings. Why did they write it like that? Are they angry? Did I do something wrong? And suddenly, a simple message becomes a 30-minute investigation inside your head. You replay every word, every detail, every possible explanation, even though nothing actually happened. This is the strange power of overthinking. Your brain can create an entire problem before life even gives you one. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize they're trapped in this cycle. They think they are solving problems, they think they are preparing, they think they are being careful. But sometimes, they're just exhausting themselves. Overthinking steals your focus. It steals your confidence. And it can turn small situations into huge emotional battles. But what if you could interrupt this cycle? What if you could calm your mind in just 60 seconds? Not by forcing yourself to stop thinking, not by pretending everything is fine, but by using simple tricks that work with the way your brain naturally operates. In this video, you'll discover 5 powerful brain hacks that can help you stop overthinking, regain control, and quiet the mental noise. These are simple techniques you can use anywhere, at work, at home, before sleep, during stressful moments. And make sure you watch until the end, because the final habit is the one most people completely ignore. And if you miss it, you might continue doing the exact thing that keeps your overthinking alive. By the time you finish this video, you'll have practical tools to break the overthinking loop and train your brain to respond differently. So let's begin. Brain hack number 1. Separate facts from fear. The first reason people overthink is because the brain mixes imagination with reality. Your brain creates a thought, and then it treats that thought like a fact. For example, I think they are upset with me. Suddenly, your mind changes that into, they are definitely upset with me. See the difference? The first one is a possibility. The second one feels like reality, but it's not. Your brain is designed to predict danger. Thousands of years ago, this helped humans survive. If someone heard a strange sound in the forest, their brain didn't say, let's relax and see what happens. It said, there could be danger. That survival system still exists today. But now the danger is often a text message, a conversation, a mistake, a future event. Your brain is trying to protect you, but it can accidentally create stress. So the next time you catch yourself overthinking, ask one simple question. Is this a fact or is this a fear? If you think, I'm going to fail, ask, do I know this for sure? If you think, they don't like me, ask, do I have real evidence? This small question creates space between you and your thoughts. And that space is where control begins, because you are not your thoughts. You are the person noticing those thoughts. Brain hack number 2. The 60-second reset. When people overthink, they usually make one mistake. They try to solve the thought using more thoughts. They think, maybe if I analyze this longer, I'll finally feel better. But usually the opposite happens. The more you focus on a stressful thought, the bigger it becomes. It's like a small spark turning into a fire. So instead of fighting the thought, interrupt the pattern. Here is a simple 60-second reset. First, slow down your breathing. Take a deep breath in. Hold for a moment. Then slowly breathe out. Your body and mind are connected. When your body relaxes, your brain receives a message. We are safe. Now bring your attention back to the present. Look around and notice. 5 things you can see. 4 things you can feel. 3 things you can hear. 2 things you can smell. one thing you can taste. This technique forces your brain to leave the imaginary future and return to the current moment. Because overthinking usually happens in a place that doesn't exist. A future that hasn't happened, a past you cannot change. But the present moment is where your power is. Brain hack number 3. Give your thoughts a time limit. Your brain loves unfinished problems. If something feels unresolved, your mind keeps returning to it. That's why you can have a conversation in the morning and still be thinking about it at night. Your brain keeps saying, wait, there's something here we need to solve. But sometimes there is nothing to solve. You're just stuck thinking. So create a rule. Give your thoughts a time limit. Tell yourself, I will think about this for 2 minutes. Not forever, not all day, just 2 minutes. During that time, ask, what action can I actually take? If there is an action, do it. If there is no action, release it. Because thinking without action becomes a mental trap. You don't need more thinking. You need movement, a small decision, a small step, a small action. That's how you break the cycle. Brain hack number 4, change the question. Your brain follows the questions you ask it. If you ask, why is my life so difficult? Your brain starts searching for reasons. It finds problems, it finds failures, it finds everything wrong, but change the question. And you change the direction of your thoughts. Instead ask, what can I do right now? Now your brain searches for solutions instead of, what if everything goes wrong? Ask, what is one thing I can control instead of why am I like this? Ask, what can I learn from this? The quality of your questions creates the quality of your thoughts. Your brain is a powerful tool, but you have to point it in the right direction. Brain hack number 5. Stop trying to control everything. This is the habit most people miss, and it's the reason many people stay trapped in overthinking. They are trying to control things that were never in their control. Other people's opinions, other people's reactions, the future, the past, things they cannot change. Your brain keeps thinking because it believes, if I think enough, I can control everything. But you can't. You can prepare, you can improve, you can make better choices. But you cannot control every outcome. The moment you accept this, your mind becomes lighter. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If yes, take action. If no, let it go. Because worrying about something outside your control is like trying to move a mountain with your hands. It uses all your energy, but changes nothing. The strongest minds are not the ones that think the most. They are the ones that know what deserves their attention. Final message. Overthinking is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It is a habit your brain learned. And anything your brain learned can be changed. Remember, separate facts from fear. Reset your attention. Limit your thinking time. Change your questions. And stop trying to control everything. Your mind is powerful. But you are the one holding the steering wheel. You don't have to believe every thought. You don't have to follow every fear. You can choose what gets your attention. And starting today, you can train your brain to become calmer, clearer, and more focused. The next time your mind starts creating 1,000 problems, pause, breathe, and remember, you are not trapped inside your thoughts. You are the person who can change them.